Okay, guys, running on from earlier this morning on the DAX. I'm going to flick this over, put it onto clean screen. This is showing signs to the downside. We can see it's pushed up, stalling a touch up here. Take it down into the hour, and it is now pushing back on itself. Now, I've sat and worked this out. I've already put this into the Discord for you, so you can see exactly where it is. So we're selling. It's pretty good. It is waiting, but it's a good 25 pips, 25 pip trade this. So what can we see? Well, we can see it's pushed up to hit a zone and it's coming back on itself. Right, okay. So what is it pulling? It's probably pulling against this move off that. So first of all, let's just check it. So what happened off here? So from there to there, on the hours, it went bang up and rejected that 127, has come back to range, and it's probably looking for this, that area there. Okay, so the next part of the puzzle is this above or below a 50% going the other way? And this is all maths, guys. So it's holding below the 50, it's struggling here, but to get down onto there is not a shake to be sniffed at. So if it's trying to get there, now I want 25 pips, that's as much as I need. So really from here to here is a good score. All right. So we'll just drop those in just so I can put some markers a bit further down the chart. I'm looking to sell on this. I'm just working this out. It's gentle. Now this is on an hourly chart, remember, guys. And I'm going to take it up into that zone of attraction above. Here. Rid of that. Don't need this fib anymore. I've got the whole chart marked up. Take it down into 15 minutes so that I'm reasonably happy. So that's the move that we're working on. Anywhere from there down to there is about 25 pips. So we can live with that. Take this down to 5 minutes so we can just quickly see what's going on with this chart. Well, it's kind of pushing up. So really I want to be away from the candle. So if I put an order on here, I can then follow that through till it triggers with a view to get up here and then slam back on itself. Okay, that's the general push because it is moving higher. Okay, so I know where the entry points are. Let's just have a look at a 15 minute, just out of curiosity. So really I should be in and around this area down here, but I'll prefer to be there. Okay, let's look at this. 5 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The cluster point is that blue line. So that's what we'll do. We'll start it there. And we'll drop in 25 pips. Bang. Okay. So I don't even have to get to this blue line in order to do the trade. I really don't. But all I need to do is I just need to follow closed candles running up. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So we'll just put that to there and then we'll just play it out. This one is quite a simple trade. All the elements are in play for it to move down over. But if that's the case, let's see what we can get. Right, we'll run it out and I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, guys, it's kind of a decision time. It's just gone 12 o'clock. And I've been watching this, and it appears to be struggling on this level. It's probing through, but it's definitely struggling. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that up onto there. And then I'm going to drop this one onto there. Okay? And I'm moving up the targets because I'm net positive at the moment. And I don't really want to go through a lot of heat over the course of the next hour. And if it's been struggling, I've given it its hour. I'm probably best bailing, reevaluating, and then going back to market. Okay? That's if I want to. But the one thing I don't want it to do is just rattle away off to the upper side. Now, the thought process here is quite simple. If it isn't going lower, it therefore has to go higher. And this is in the short term. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the money that it's offering and then just reset and then come back to market again. Because when I look at this, see, I've already done quite well today. You know, I've got no real qualms to worry about. And the only thing I've got is this. I should have really been out on this candle. But the criteria is still there. Let's just kind of see what's going on with it. I was hoping it would have slammed back and then I could close it off while I'm having a bit of a chat. But my thought process at this moment in time is I just want out. Okay? I'm going to take the money, but it's still got the ability to come back down, put both positions into net positive, which will be a decent amount of money, and away we go. Now, if it runs up and it has to take in the third position, I'll be running it from the same criteria of I'm looking to get out of this trade. And that's the way it works, because when you look at it, it's bouncing between the levels, backwards and forwards. So it's having a hard time here. We're going into the doldrums, in other words, because 12 through 1 is normally pretty quiet anyway. At 1 o'clock, we do have US data, which will affect the S&P 500, which will ripple down into the DAX. So I've got to be fully aware that that's on the horizon. It won't affect this that much, but if I can not trade through it, that would be better. Okay, I'd rather be out than in, if that makes sense. So let's see if this is going to decide to push down. And like I say, it's very hard work. And then I'll be looking back at pound JPY for Simon. Now that's something I've been tracking all day for him. So we'll come through. There's Dan, who got me this shirt. That'll be on soon. Shirt is brilliant, guys. Get a look at this. I did do an unboxing in the other one, but look at that. It's me, the fat bastard. Good quality as well. It's really good quality. But you know, helping each other as well is, it's really for myself that I do this. I will do something on that. I'm not a fan of order blocks. I'm not a fan of fair value gaps, and I'll explain why. To me, it's just garbage. You can't predict the charts the way that they try and say. They're everywhere, so it's too random. But I'll answer that on camera for you, MW. So what I was looking at in the clinic is I started the tracker this morning. Did the breakdown, did the pre-assessments, etc. They've already seen markups on this. And then through the market updates throughout the day, which started way back, you know. So if we start coming up here, I did that before we had the meeting. We had a meeting, came into it, sort of carried on with that. Then did pound JPY as requested. And then I've just followed it right through. And as we can see, there's no trade. And I've been working other trades as we go. and I'm just filling them off. So I'm on the DAX at the moment. It is net positive. We'll be back on that in just a second. And I'm working my way into this. If it doesn't present itself in the next couple of hours, it's just one of those days where there was nothing to have it. But I've already been in it this morning. And as you can see, I'm running it all the way through. So at the moment, we're on the DAX, so we're waiting for the outcome. And there's no trade. Okay. So that's what we're doing. Right. Come on. Give it a little bit. Give Uncle Scruffy his bloody money. And then he can enjoy his dinner and not worry about it. I mean, is that too much to ask? I mean, bloody hell. Well, clearly it is. Right, I'll put the speedy back on. Okay, guys, we're net positive. We're going to kill it. Bang. There we go. Do it in one go with one click, which is what I like. Will this run into target? Probably. But the chances are it might bounce off as well. But I've got something that likes to bounce sitting right next to me. Bouncy, bouncy. So, I know, but you brought me dinner. I've got my t-shirt. Got me coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And does. And he's all excited because he's nearly finished for the day. So, let me just get my tickets off. Right page. And then there you go. So, that's like another 140 quid in the bag today on top of what I've already done. There is a running cycle through. Well, there's sod's law. But there is method in the madness what I was doing there. Yes, that's ran down. But one thing that I never do, I never work on what could have been. I work on what I see at the moment. And at the moment, I saw that was struggling. The premise was there, and I made a decision that it had had its hour. What am I going to do in this next hour? Well, in this next hour, I made the decision I was going to manage it out. And I was going to manage it out when they both became net positive. Now, this is the beauty of staging. It gave me the ability to do that. And I still ended up with roughly the sort of money I started out with. So if I was looking for 25 pips, which on here would be approximately 125 quid on one position, right? Which is fine. Right? Now, if I got stopped out and then I went back to market and then tried to get that loss back and still be net positive of 125 quid, what's the difference of me putting two orders in at once? Because you could still lose that second trade as well. And that's the principles that I work to. And then if both of them pay out, more's the better. And then quit when I'm done. Now, if I go back to chart, yes, it's pushed down, but it's now moving back up. Well, if I was trying to get down here, I've got to sit through all of this again. Whereas now I've got choice. I've been paid. I'm not stressed. I can have my lunch. I can have a bit chat with Winker. Oh, you fucking buying houses again?
No, I just came up on my feed. So.
We're looking for a new house, but everything she looks at, I'm like thinking, right. So that is that. Okay. And then I did have a lovely email, a little salute there to you. And they said, do I read Viz? Well, if you look in the back corner next to that Star Wars book, it is a Viz annual, because I is a child. So that's another trade done. It's all just for consistency. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. It really helps and motivates me to do more. If you don't like it, fine. I'm glad that you looked at it, but just look elsewhere and see if you can find some happiness. And if you want to speak to me, drop on the website, scruffytrader.com, and I'll always reply to you. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one. Okay guys, quick interlude because I'm asked on pretty much every video a couple of questions. Who do I use and what platform do I use to build small accounts? Well, it's very simple. I come to BlackBull because you can trade with any amount of money that you choose. You've got over 26,000 products. So if you're Forex, indices, shares, commodities, you're going to find it. And they've got excellent world leading leverage, which you can use to open up an asset and get your positions in. And also the spreads are fantastic. These are the companies that I use to build up. From here, I take it over into the fivers. I have never had a problem getting paid off these, as you can see. And one of the beauties of the fivers at the moment is they're introducing new programs and platforms all the time. They've now recently come back over into the US. So you guys can now take advantage of the prop. And you've got C Trader. And you've got the 3 programs here to choose from, which are very cost effective. Now, to give you an example, there's an account there, 157. You might be thinking, wow, what's that got to do with anything? Well, it is BlackBull, but let's see where it came from. Well, if I take this right to the very top, you'll see it started with £15, and then there's all of the trades running through. Don't get it right all the time, but running through £142 worth of profit, giving me 157. Well, if that's the case, I can now go and buy a prop fund and then feed those funds back into the live to push it forward. Now, if you're interested in any of these, come along and visit my website. You will see everything that I do, and there's extra discounts and exclusive links for both the companies. And both companies use the following platforms, which is TradingView, CTrader and MetaTrader. My personal choice is MetaTrader, but it's all there for you, so you're on the same page, whichever.
I'd buy that for $1.
Good luck. Catch you soon. Let's get back to the video.